Hal Jordan in the Green Lantern Corps number 42, Robert Venditti writing, Ethan Van Sciver on the art.
This is the first time that Venditti since he's been writing, I felt like he's channeling Johns, but in the best way. Not like he's copying him, but this felt like an
It's
issue from the Johns. It's not just the Van Sciver art.
it's the way he does the Johns thing of, okay, let's take something that's been done and reinvent it, and do the new version.
And even have it go like, yeah, I've been seeing this for a while. I love that in comics when something that's seeming just to push the story forward actually ties into a later story.
Yeah. So this is we're starting on the end of the run now. We're getting the Dark Stars, the stuff that we've been teasing for a couple of arcs now, I think.
Mm-hmm. The controllers, at least since the controllers tried to corrupt all the Guardians and we got the Guardians back.
Yeah, that was a few arcs ago now, though, I think.
Oh, well, yeah, one or two. It doesn't matter. Either way, we get the controllers saying that they're not going to build the Green Lantern Corps because the Green Lantern Corps have too much autonomy. So they've created these Dark Star Helms, and they're kind of like Space Omax, right? Like,
yeah, it seems to be, and because from what I understand, the Dark Stars were stuff in the night. I've not read any of this stuff personally. It was when Kyle Rayner came in, and he was on his own. Green Lantern Corps was disbanded, and I believe John Stewart was a Dark Star because he defected over because they were the ones that kind of stepped in to police the galaxy.
Well, that makes more sense because they're all about control, and that was after he'd killed that planet.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So that's like that stuff there, but and some of it seems to be referenced here because the controllers talk about, hey, we tried this before, but we gave them too much free will. We kind of got to do this, rein them in and have the suit do the control essentially. Yeah. So very OMAC, like you were saying.
Yeah. And we also get more of Hal trying to mentor what's her name?
She's
the Zudarian. She's a kid.
Yeah.
But she goes down and visits Tomar too, and a lot because to her he's still a hero. Like he might have killed the Sinestro Corps version, but he feels justified in what he did, and he tells her, don't cry for me. I've realized here, being in the science cells, I did the right thing. I belong in here. And
Somar Lee.
And Hal comes in to talk to Tomar Ray or Tomar Rue. Wait, I'm getting all the names going to. Yeah.
Tomar 2.
Tomar 2. There we go.
Yeah.
Those damn Zarian names. One after another, they all just confused. But he goes to talk to him, and he basically says what he told Somar about, no, I did the right thing, and then in comes this Dark Star suit that's been activated. It's the first one.
Yeah, he talks about how he feels guilty of all these things that he's done, and he understands that okay, maybe I shouldn't have done this in the name of a Green Lantern. I did dishonor that name, but I still would if you gave it me again now, I'd still kill him because that was justice. It's what he deserved.
Exactly, and so that puts it in a rock and a hard place with the Green Lantern Corps because. We can't be out murdering people. Like, we're still upholded by laws in the system.
But interestingly, it's something that was teased. I don't know if it was in the last issue or slightly before. It was John and Hal were talking at the end of the issue and going, "Hey, they keep breaking out. What if we killed them? What if that was there was a permanent solution?" Yeah,
with Zod. I was like, well, we're gonna have to put him down at some point. Is it now or later?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's like this has been being questioned before it comes to it here. Mm-hmm. But like you say, the Dark Star suit kind of just shows up and it's like, it does the equivalent of the Green Lantern ring. It's like you have been deemed worthy, and just takes him and it's like breaks him out essentially. It just teleports out,
and it adjusts to his body because the Zudarians have that weird beak and fin on the head, and I'm watching it go around and I was like, well, that's not gonna fit in that helm. And then it adapts to his physiology, which I thought was super cool.
Yeah.
Because it's more than just the ring that creates the suit. It's the suit that forms itself.
Yeah, because it actually it comes fully formed as we saw it all there, and then it kind of comes apart and goes
Yep.
around him, but when it comes onto him, then it's in the new shape, like you say.
Yep.
But
And
it's a really nice design.
it is, and so, and right before it came to him, it broke free from the controllers, and it's not.
Yeah,
in
it turned
there.
itself on. They didn't activate it.
Nope. So, yeah. So the fact that we know this one's called Dark Stars, we'll see where it goes.
Yeah,
You
like there's
know?
a fantastic panel, which I think is the title page of just the lineup of the Dark Star suits,
Yep.
just in silhouette, and it looks fantastic.
They remind me of the battle droids in episode 1.
Yeah,
How they're all
you're right.
lined up.
Yeah,
Just,
I can see
you know,
it. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, they're like a formidable army. They're not controlled by any light. It looks like,
No.
it's all psionic force, from what the controllers are saying. So
No, I'm really looking forward to it. And then at the end, basically, Hal messages John. He's like, "Hey, so this thing just came up, and Tamar2 just escaped." And it's like, "Okay, well, I don't recognize this thing. I've never seen this thing before, but it said a word that we both know, Dark Stars." And John looks very concerned.
yep. So up until you had said about him, I didn't know he was in the Dark Stars.
Yeah, I think it was while he was in the Dark Star suit that his legs got crippled. When he ended up in the wheelchair for a bit. I think it was around that point.
Yeah, because that's my blind point when it comes to Green Lanterns. So I'm big on Hal. Kyle is such a blind spot in his run. So which I should rectify. I'm sure there's
no. I only saw this because I saw people tweeting about how this was Venditti finally respecting what had come before, which is in something he's kind of been very wishy-washy with in his run up till now. And this is the first time it feels like he's doing the Johnsian thing, or very, very Morrison as well. It's like, okay, this happened in some version, and we're going to play with that. Because, like I say here, this clearly they have a history with Dark Stars in some capacity. So I'm looking forward to it now, though. At the end of this run.